What's up guys? Today in this video we're going to be talking about knowing your worth. So this year for snow removal I rose all my prices by 20% due to, inflation, and that's not even close to how much it should be. But anyways, I recorded a conversation of a client who was trying to knock down that increase. The client's original price was $13.50 for the entire year for snow removal. I raised it to $16.50 and he was like, can we meet at $14.50? We ended up having a conversation on the phone, and that's all the preference I want to give you, other than last year it maybe only snowed like, I don't know, 30 inches of snow and the contracts cap out at 55. One final thing I want to add is that the average amount of snow we get every year is 44 to 48 inches of snow. So knowing all that information, take a look at the conversation and you'll be able to see why I stood my ground. This client wanted me to lower my prices, but I told him, how it is. So check it out and enjoy the video. The original number I gave you was $16.50, and I saw your message. I think you were asking for $14.50, was it?
Yeah.
The only reason why I would be able to do $14.50 is so if you saw that $16.50 number, that covers you up to 55 inches of snow. So what I can do is, if you only want to pay $14.50, we can set the cap of the snow removal at maybe like 40 inches instead.
Oh, come on, you guy. Come on, give me a break. Oh, I'm your customer. Okay? Then just do it $14.50, and because I'm thing like that, then I just do it. Okay? Please. So.
I'd love to. It's just, like I said,
okay, make it $14.50. Yeah. Right. Okay,
if you
make it 50, so we don't argue. Okay? Straight 15, 1.5.
Why don't we meet at $15.75 then?
What? $15.75? Isn't you removed the thing already? $16.50?
So I'm giving you that. I'm just curious why you don't think the service is worth the full price when you saw the quality of work last year.
Yeah. Come on, just do it. Yeah, I'm your customer. That's why I want to. Okay?
Like I said, if you want to do a lower number, I can lower the seasonal cap. Instead of 55 inches, we can just do 40 inches. And, if we don't get over 40 inches, well, then it worked out for you.
Yeah, it worked out for me. And then you said it's $15.50.
I'm sorry?
I'm asking you only for 15. Okay?
Right, but the original price was $16.50.
Yeah, original price $16.50. Then you went down to what you call this, to $15.50.
Yeah, I said I would only go down to that $15.50 if I landed that local referral, and that hasn't been landed. I said that hasn't been landed, but if you want to do $15.50, we can cap the contract at 45 inches.
No, that's 55. Okay? We don't know. Last year you don't do a lot. It's only mine. And then, if 3 inches, just before above 2 inches, just put a salt. Okay? 3 inches, you start plowing.
You want the trigger to be 3 inches? That's fine. That's no problem. It's just I'm wondering.
3 inches, on below 3 inches, you put a salt. Like if it's I keep it is cold. Okay?
If you don't want to pay the full price of the contract, I think it's fair to ask to not do the full 55 inches. Like I really.
Okay, just do it at 1550.
So if we do it at 1550, I'll cap you guys at 45 inches then.
What you mean? You said you bring it down to 1550.
Right. Again, I only said that assuming I landed the local contract, which hasn't been done.
Oh, no, that's what you bring down already the thing. We have a contract already before at 55. And now you
No, Ed, there's no contract in place at the moment. Right now, we're just.
Yeah, right. I know because that is our contract last year.
Yeah, last year I believe it was around 1350, and due to
50 for 55.
right.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then
Right, and I explained to you, Ed, that there was, just overall, I increased all of my customers' prices by 20% because gas has risen around 20% since last year.
That's why you raise it. You raise to 1650, and then you bring it down also to 45. What are you talking, Derek? You go on 55 last year. Means when you put it the thing on 1650, and then you put it down to 1555.
The 1550 number is not.
You don't say anything, okay? Because that is our old contract.
Okay, I'm just confused. Like the 1550 number can be forgotten about because I didn't land that contract with that nearby address that I sent you.
If you don't want it, King Derek, okay, it's up to you. Okay, you put 1650 and then you go down to, you said 1550, and our old contract is 55, and now you're backing out from the 55 for last year. What is this? If you don't want it, don't do it. Okay? Because I don't wanna. I give you already the 1550. What you asking? And now you gotta bring it down again. You know, that's ridiculous. Okay? If you don't want it, don't do it.
That's fine. If you'd like to find another service, I understand.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to.
I can do it if I can. If you don't want it.
Ed, I'm just trying to find a middle ground. Just look at it like this: the average snowfall
That's it. I don't do. If you don't want it to 1550, the way you do it, and I'm backing out.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
That's this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a client of mine by chance, please don't think I'm trying to ever bash you or whatever on social media. This is really just a behind the scenes look of conversations that sometimes you have to have with clients. Even though we didn't end up, finding a middle ground, I like to know that I stood my ground and I told him the price is the price. Now, if he didn't have residents that were Karens on his property, I would have been more lenient on maybe meeting him at 1500. Wait, when I say Karens, I mean when I'm salting the parking lot and I walk past one of their cars, she would lock her door every single time. She would have her car running, and whenever I walked by it, even if I'm in the plow, she would lock her car. I don't want your car, lady. And then also, she would move her car out of her parking spot, have me clear it, and then move back. And the contract was just to open up the parking lot so you can back out of that parking spot into no snow. I'm not your personal parking space attendant, all right? I'm just clearing the lot. You're adding 10 to 15 minutes extra of my time every time, and that's money right there wasted. But At the end of the day, when he told me he wanted to pay $1,500 and I offered him to just cap the seasonal at 5 inches, that pretty much would have covered him the entire year anyways. I was going to kind of tell him that at the end of the conversation, but then he cut me off, and I was just trying to tell him, like, look, we're most likely going to get around 44 to 48 inches. 45 is still covering you for the whole season. If you just want to pay that much, I'll just give you this much of the contract. You don't want to do it? It's fine with me. But yeah, I'm never making these videos to put any clients on blast or anything like that. It goes both ways. He didn't want to pay full price. I didn't want to give him the full contract coverage if he's not going to pay full price. So we couldn't find a middle ground, but that's okay. At the end of the day, I'd rather raise my prices and keep the clients that are willing to pay that than to just have as many clients as I can and not get paid what I'm worth. So yeah, that's this video. Again, appreciate y'all watching, and maybe I'll do more videos like this and kind of show like how I navigate certain things. Thanks for watching. Bye.